Hey guys, welcome to the stretch class. Okay, we're going to jump straight into it because it's only 20 minutes long. So, first exercise is going to be lizard and rotate. Should have seen this in a couple of our warm-ups. So you're going to go elbow as low as possible to the floor if you can, and then rotate round. Okay, just going to go for 5 a side. Try and take it a little bit further every time. Last one. Good. Okay, and then change side, same again. So sit into it here, elbow down, and rotate round. Again, trying to rotate round as much as possible. And last one. Good. Okay, then next you're going to sink forward onto your tummy and then go up into a cobra. Okay, so you're trying to keep your hips down on the floor and then drive your chest up. So I would show you side on, but that will never work. So what I want you to do is just drop down every time and then drive up slowly. Okay, big deep breath in at the top and then relax out. Okay, we're going for 5 of these as well. And we'll go 1 more. All right, good. And then next, I'll call it hip openers. So you want to be in this position. Okay, so one leg's back, the other leg follows it. Okay, I'm just going to go side on here. Try and stay upright, and what's going to happen is you'll rotate around and then drop back into it. Okay, and then back over. Try and maintain that control. Stay nice and upright. Good, and we'll make this last one. All right, you're going to see how rubbish I am at stretching. Okay, right, next up into cat stretches. So we've got happy cat, which is this, okay, side on. You're working on that back extension there. And then angry cat, show you side on, is there. Okay, so you're going to move between the two of them, looking to get full range through your back. Okay, driving your shoulder blades apart, then retract them in as you go into happy cat. We'll just go for 10 of these. Again, control your breathing as you work through this. I'll just show you side on again. So you're breathing in and then out as you drive through. Two more. Good. Okay. Next one. We're going into a reach through and rotate. So you're going to reach through it here, drop your shoulder right down, and then rotate around, up nice and high. So we've got a few rotationals in there today. Just helps spinal rotation, especially if you're working from home. You're going to be sat down for a long time, okay? Unless you're like me and you're in the garden the whole time. You don't actually work. Careful of your furniture as well. Okay, and last one. Reach through and big open up. Okay, change side, same again. So reach through it, open round. Okay, looking to drop your shoulder as much as possible when you come through. Okay, there you go. And then big open. Okay, 2 more. All right, good. So we're going to go back to the starting exercise now. So we're going back to lizard and rotate. So that's this one, 1 foot forward, knee, elbow down, and then up and rotate. So again, we're into rotational, nothing wrong with that. Opens you up. Okay, 5 aside. You should feel a bit freer this second round through. It's quite movement based, these first few exercises. Okay, and then change side. Drop it down, big rotation round. And again, there. It's 2, 3, 4, and last one. Drop down and up for 5. Good. Okay, going into Cobra, I'll just show you sort of side on. So you're going to drop down to your tummy and then drive up, keeping hips down. Deep breath in and then breathe out as you go down. Same again, drive up. Good. 5 of these. Okay, last 2. And 1 more. Good. Okay, then we're going back into your hip openers. This is my hardest one, I reckon. So you're here, knees over, try and keep your feet where they are, and then back over. Good. Try and stay upright as well. This is literally highlighting how bad I am in my hips. Okay, 2 more. And last 2. Good. And 1. Boom. Good. Okay. Last lot of cat stretches. Okay. Happy cat. Angry cat. Breathe in as you go into angry cat. Okay. Good. And 1 more lot. Pull shoulder blades apart, bring hips forward, and then drop down. Good. Okay, and then last one, reach through and rotate. Okay, going through there, drop shoulder, and big rotation round. Good. We'll go 5 aside again. Three, nice. 4, last one. 5, good. Then change sides, same again. There, and big rotation. Okay, good. So those stretches that we've just done are all active or dynamic stretching. So it's very movement based. Okay, it will feel a little bit like a warm up, which is a good thing, because now we're going to go into holding stretches. So first up is a quad stretch in a kneeling position. So here you want to be tucked onto your heels. So ankles will be getting a good stretch here as well. Okay, and then tip back and then squeeze your glutes to drive your hips up. And that way you should feel it in your quads. Okay, and we're just going to hold that for a good few seconds. Ideally 30 seconds, but we might just fly through this slightly faster. See how we are for time. Okay, come out of that one. And then next up, going into a glute stretch. So laying on your back this time. One leg goes over the other. And you're going to pull that leg towards you. Head down. And then pulling it through to the point where your hips are almost going to come off the floor. You don't want to be pulling so that your hips are off the floor. So you just want to be at that limit. So it's all in your left glute at this point. Again, remember to breathe through the movement the whole time. Okay, good. And then change side, other leg over. Again, pull through. So you will find that one side is tighter than the other on some of these stretches. So you might want to spend a little bit more time on the tighter side just to bring it through the range. Okay, good. Relax out that. And then next up, you're going to go into a hamstring stretch. For this one, if you want to grab a towel or anything similar, if you've got resistance bands, you can do the same thing. So you're just going to grab your towel, put it over one foot here, and then stretch through, holding onto the towel. You can use a longer towel if you like, if you're quite tight, or resistance band should be longer than this. And you're just going to keep pulling through till you feel that muscle relax out as much as possible. Again, remember to breathe through the whole movement. And you shouldn't be at a point where it's too painful to hold or you're shaking. So if I took it back further, my leg would want to start to shake. Okay, that's just the muscles resisting rather than relaxing. Okay, there will come a point where it relaxes out so it doesn't feel as stretched anymore. And then you can possibly take it a little bit further or then take it into changing legs. So change feet, same again. Just a note, don't let your hips come up off the floor on this one either. So you shouldn't be pulling your back foot off the floor either. That should stay flat down, heel on the floor. So my left hamstring feels tighter than my right. Okay, relax out of that one. Okay, next up we have butterfly stretch. So here, pull your heels in as much as possible, and then you're going to drive your elbows down and chest up nice and high. So from side on, you're going to be here, chest up nice and high. Keep your heels in nice and close. They shouldn't slide out away from you. Okay, holding that stretch. Okay, good work. And then last one of the session, you're going to go into knee through the middle. We'll call it, this is a pigeon stretch. Okay, knee through the middle, foot out to the side, just here. And then you're just going to drop down into it. And just remember to breathe through the movement, 30 seconds aside. So the key here is trying to keep your hips straight as well. You don't want to just lay down and have your hip open up to one side because you won't feel the stretch. You want to try and bring your hip round, okay, into the stretch and use your body weight to stretch through. Should feel this in your hamstring and your glute of the leg that's forward. You can support yourself with your hands if it's really tight, okay, and then change side, same again. Oh, this side's tight. So here I won't get as low because it's tighter. So more often than not, if you've got a tight side, it usually means it's the weaker side of the two, where muscle tone has gone overdrive to try and maintain a little bit of stability. Or if you've had a weakness, you'll be an injury, sorry, you'll be slightly weaker in the joint and therefore a bit tighter. Good. Just keep relaxing down onto it until it eases off. All right, good. Okay, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed that session today. Feel free to go through the holding poses again. We wouldn't have time to do it again on the video, but you're more than welcome to just go back to the quad stretch, this one, okay, and start through again. You just restart the video from halfway through, I guess. Anyway, there's going to be another stretch session on, when is it, Becca? Fridays, okay, so we've got another stretch session on Fridays. It'll be slightly different, so I'll do another video and I'll try and make it slightly different every time that we do it. Today we did sort of active stretching first, then into your holds. We might mix that around, but that's how I prefer to do it because you get your muscles warmed up first before you go into your holding stretches. Okay, so you should feel a bit more mobile after that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Anyway, good work, and I'll see you next time. Stay at home.